myself, I only trained for a week, and be it you do the smallest ship possible.
What, like
Like
something like that?
Yes, we would call them minis, right? So you would learn on a mini, preferably just plain sails. You could then go on and go in the bottle. So initially, just a week, just depending on yourself, how good you were, how easy you did pick it up. So after a week I'd done that, and then you just progress from there. You would do them for a while. Then you would, if you were confident enough and you were doing all right and they were good, you would go on to would be a 60, was it? Did we do 60s? And then 80s, and then 100. So the longer you were there...
Millis, you're talking about
minis, aye, millis, aye. So the longer you were there, and the more confident you were and how good you were, was initially, you know, you go up the scale. So eventually you would be doing the 100 millis. Then you would maybe progress to decanters. When we were training, Linda would go through, the supervisor would go through, and anything she thought was pretty good would be kept and they would be actually used. So technically, he's not really losing a great deal of money by training you. It was a learning process. So you would get rejects back, because you never put that on right, you never put the sail on right, you never done the rigging right on the end and it popped off. So all that was learning. But as you were learning, he was still managing to maybe put the majority of the ships in bottles, if you understand what I mean. And it can be a very frustrating job that way, can't it? That way is very frustrating.
But it was a cottage industry, and I don't know, right time, right place. It's all that, isn't it? Luck as well.
Plus he was always looking for new ideas. He constantly
tried to improve everything, didn't he?
Yeah. Harry was a clever man, you know. He's very, very clever. Most of the machines that we used, I mean, this is the potpourri machine he made himself. So he's quite a clever. I mean, obviously he had a good set of workers working with him as well, but the ideas was, he's quite clever, wasn't he, Anne?
It was the noise, wasn't it?
Yes. We knew Harry was going into business abroad, but obviously we were kept in the dark about this because people lost their jobs then, you see. Right? So you're saying 2000, it was 2003, I was actually laid off by Mayflower Glass. I wasn't the only one laid off, he laid quite a few, practically half the workforce. There was a few people went.
Yeah, you know, that looks like one of mine.
I thought them flags look like my flags, actually. They do look like my flags, don't they?
I think they're my flags.
Flags, yeah.